Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching Where with Sim here. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. I'm gonna give you my November forecast. It is a little bit early before October starts, but we're really close, it's a little bit early before November starts, but I decided I would do this just a little bit earlier before November starts. So why don't we go ahead and talk about this? I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Tornado season in the fall is getting ready to start. If you guys remember, we had those outbreaks in December. So usually around the November time is about when we start to see tornadoes start to ramp up. So I do think we will see a few severe storms across the Ohio Valley getting into the south region, and usually the south part of the United States usually is the area to see the most tornado this time of year, and then it kind of extends into the Ohio Valley. So we would see mostly tornadoes on this time of year. Well, maybe it depends, but we could see some tornadoes this time of year. I do, and if you guys remember this, we had a November snowstorm occur in the Ohio Valley last year, and so I do think we could see a few more snows in this area again compared to what we saw last year. So I do think we may see some severe weather outbreaks. Some of them could be moderate, some of them could be enhanced, and with maybe a few tornadoes, just because severe weather is already starting to ramp up due to the fall tornado season, and then I do think we will see a few snows. But for the Northeast, I heard that El Nino will be causing nor'easters, and I do think we could see a few big snowstorms early, especially because El Nino is pretty much in the moderate range already, and it's pretty close to the strong range already too as well. And if you guys don't know where El Nino is, it's pretty much right back here is where the warm waters are, pretty much right back here in between Hawaii and Mexico. But we will have to see what the El Nino will do for this winter. Because another thing is that we do expect this area to see stormy conditions. Okay, stormy conditions for this area. So we just expect a few rounds of showers and even some big time thunderstorms in this area. Because if you guys remember, when El Nino starts to ramp up even more during November, we will start to see some tracks kind of just go across the south, and so I also do think that will hit the Ohio Valley too as well. So that's why I'm saying severe weather and a few snowstorms will be possible for the Ohio Valley into the south region. So we will have to keep our eye on this. But as we get farther west, we do expect mostly average for this area. So that includes mainly the Rocky Mountains region, getting into a little bit of the East Coast. So we do expect some pretty fine weather in this area. So just regular weather, usually what you expect this time of year. So that's what we do expect for this area right here. But as we get farther north, as you guys probably did see, we already started to see big time snows for this area, and this snowstorm that just started today is going to continue into November. So that's why I did put some big snows up here, and I do expect us to see more in the way of Arctic blasts as we get as we get into like mid-November or even late November. So yeah, it's just something to keep an eye on. But thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys really enjoyed my November forecast. I'll go ahead and give you an official thing. So we do expect snowstorms for the northern United States. Same goes for New England. We do expect some severe weather and even a few snowstorms for this area of the United States. So that includes the Ohio Valley, Mid-Atlantic, southeast, and even the south region. And then we do expect some stormy weather for the western part of the southern United States, and then we do expect mostly average for pretty much the central getting into the west coast, and then we do expect some big time snowstorms again for the northern United States. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will do a tornado forecast for this month and even getting into and even getting into this this spring. So I'm just gonna say fall tornado season is already starting to ramp up. So I will do a fall tornado season forecast. Okay, that's what I meant to say. Is I'm gonna be doing a fall tornado season forecast.